What's good, everybody? It's your girl Joanne Gray, and I'm back today with another wig review. Now, today's wig is from Tress. Tress Designer Collection. This is a 100% tangle-free wig. This wig is called H Love, and H Love is in a number 2. Now, if you look at H Love, you can see that she is a finger wave wig, much like the one that I'm wearing. This one, however, from Tress, has the extremely tapered back. It is so small. It looks just like a TWA. For those of you who don't know, like a teeny weeny afro in the back. And with hopefully this wig turns into a mommy wig or a mommy wig type. Okay. I believe that that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to do the baptism method. I am going to dip her in some water and towel her off a little bit, and then put her on my head and begin styling. So this is the back of the wig where you see there's a really cropped. Looks like it's also cropped along the sides, and then the top of the wig, it has the longer hair. This hair on this wig comes out really stiff. So if you bought this and you have bought the mommy wig, or you've purchased the human hair finger roll wig and you've never immersed them in water and you just wear them in the finger roll pattern, you have no idea what you have. I suggest you wash your wig and enjoy the benefits of these wigs. But let's get on with this review. What I wanted to do is, I need to cut this tag off. What I want to do is show you how little water you need to get this thing done. Since this is not, I'm going to take this ring off. Isn't this cute? It's one of those rings from the beauty supply store. The water, I just took a little bowl, comme ça, and what I'm going to do is just take this wig and just dip it in there. I'm not going to get too complex with it, just to show you that it's not a real difficult task what I ask you to do, or when I'm telling you that this is what I did to the wig. It's not a lot. It's just something to loosen up the hair. And because this wig is so stiff, I'm going to sit it down on my lap. Because this wig is so stiff, you know, I don't know how much extra I'm going to need, and I also don't know if this hair is going to perform like the mommy wig. But it has a coating on it. And my God, when you wash these human hair wigs, they get a stench comes off of them. So this is just what I do to loosen up the hair. You can actually wash your wigs, and I recommend it actually to wash your wigs. So it's kind of sopping wet, and that's not wringing wet, or it needs to be wrung out. Yeah, don't put it on your head like that. What I do is I put it in the water just long enough to get the hair to soften a bit, and then I kind of put it in a towel so it looks a little softer. It's hard to tell what's going to happen or what's going on, but I'm going to take you through the process completely. So I'm going to put the bowl down and pick up a towel. Then you take your towel and just kind of put your wig inside the towel and kind of blot it dry. You can squeeze it. You can wring it. I mean, it's not really as delicate. You don't have to do a whole lot to it, but just to get that deep moisture off of there. You just want enough on it, because the spray bottle, you'll be spraying all day trying to get this hair to get saturated like this. So I also got from Sam's Beauty this Soft Sheen Carson's Weave Care, which I used on this wig, on the wig that I have on, the It's a Wig. I also used the, I always mess this up, the Soothing Chamomile Wave Moisturizer from Soft Sheen Carson. And it really does work wonders on these wigs. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the straps in the back. Doesn't have to be tight. I usually put it on the first or second hook. So the wig is nice and saturated. It's much softer than it was to begin with. And then I'm just going to exchange the wigs, and we're going to see what we can do with this hair. So here we go. Now, instantly, what I love about the wig is that I'm not going to have to cut into the sides of the wig like I've done with my mommy wig, as well as that human hair finger roll wig. Now, if you like short cropped hair and you like your hair tapered like this, you don't have to do any extra styling. Okay, so speed styling done. You just kind of go through the wig and you know, pick out the hairs and cut off what you feel like you do not need. So anyway, the hair turned out really, really nice. This is a number 2, and again, the wig is from Tress, and it is H Love. H Love in a number 2. It is one of those mommy wig type of wigs. And from its humble beginnings, which I will place right here, this is, you know, it turned out really, really nice. It's sophisticated, it's mature, and it's cute, and it can be made edgy and chic. So right now what I'm doing is just tweaking it. As I said, it's almost dry. What you want to do to maintain moisture is use some type of moisturizing product. I would recommend the Wave Moisturizer if you can find this, as well any of these sheens. So I'm going to spray on some sheen, and it just gives it a nice, you know, it glistens, gives it a nice little healthy look to it. It doesn't dry it out. Gives it a look, a moisturized look. This is pretty neat. This hair is really, really nice. The already cropped hair. So even though I had to use the scissors, I didn't have to use the scissors nearly as much as I would have to use it with any of the other wigs. As well, just a tip. A lot of times when the hair is really, really wet, it does have to dry a bit for you to be able to manipulate it, for it to, you know, get to the point where you can see what it's going to do and what the limitations are, because you can put a style together while it's wet, but it may draw up, it may do all sorts of other things. So when it's dry like this, when it has dried, it's easier to manipulate. If you want it to stack up high, you want to, you know, use a comb and fluff it out a little bit. I did all this styling with just my fingertips, and I did cut the side of the hair to match the back of the hair. So I really, really like this wig. It is $19.99 over at Sam's Beauty. You can find it online anywhere it's going around. I also wanted to show you how to spray the temporary hair color on the wig. I'm going to use copper highlights today. And what I do is I just kind of spray a little bit at the base. You know, give it a little flair, a little jazz to it. And that is about it, you all. And applying the color is really, really nice. And it adds a little flair to the wig, but you don't want the look to be overpowering. Okay, so I'm going to show you two, mixing just a little honey blonde in with the copper, because I'm sure you'll be able to see it a lot better. Just show you what a little splash of blonde in the wig looks like as well. Again, a subtle highlight, not a whole lot of bold and, you know, daring things going on with the color. But, you know, especially if you're in the professional environment, you don't want to do things too out of the ordinary. while in the environment. Now, once you get out, that's your own business. But you know, there are certain things that are appropriate for work that have nothing to do with you as a human being outside of work. Okay, so there's just professional codes of conduct, and you know, a whole lot of extremeness is not for the workplace. Okay, everyone, this is going to conclude my review. I want to thank you so much for your time and energy. It is lovely to be able to reach out to you all again. Again, this is the Human Hair Wig H Love from Soul Tress, who has joined the Mommy Wig sensation. This is a beautiful wig. Look at that. Very, very nice, already tapered. You just need to make a few snips to the sideburns and maybe cut into the sides just a little bit. Baptize this wig and enjoy it for what it's worth. This is a beautiful wig. It is highly affordable, and I say get in on it before it disappears. Get your hands on this one. This is very, very cute. Thank you for your time and your energy, and God bless.